See if anybody's on YouTube tonight, willing to hang out with me for a bit. There's somebody. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, I saw the comments said, hey, man, I want to see some Patriot Prime Saturday Night Live. So here it is. It's Saturday night, and I am live. I'm actually waiting on a video, a review I just finished shooting. It's in my editor now, and it has an hour and 30 minutes left to compress or edit, and then I get to put it on YouTube. So fun times. I figured, what the hell? Let's hop on here and see what everybody's doing. Everybody surviving the apocalypse still? So my review that I just finished is for this little fellow right here. Very impressive figure. I was going to pass him up. So glad I didn't. Can I check Instagram? 10-4. I'll take a look here in a minute. Anybody get anything good this week? Any hunts? Any scores? I may be jumping down another rabbit hole because I found this at Walmart the other day. It's just like walking down the toy store in the 80s. He-Man's in the aisle, G.I. Joe's in the aisle, and friggin' Skeletor, He-Man. I love it. I love it. It's so just like being back at Rose's in the 80s. Biggest problem with Skylynx is the joints are so loose. His wings are floppy as hell. This one's not so bad as this one. That's just, I wish, needs a little bit of floor polish. Yeah, I really like, where is it? I really like this Skeletor. I'm debating on taking him out of the package because with figures like these, can't get the light to shine on him right. I hate. There we go. I love the new face sculpt. He has the open mouth and red eyes. Pretty cool. He's the only one I saw, though. I want to get a He-Man to go with him. 2 weeks ago, there was a Battle Cat and the Sky Sled. Now, those were gone, and then Skeletor showed up. And there must have been 10 Skeletors. I didn't see any damn He-Man. Thank you. I spent about 3 hours rearranging the bottom section just so I could get my Skylynxes up. I got Earthrise, of course, and then his great-granddaddy. It could be because I'm running some other things on my internet right now. There's quite a few at my Walmart. Keep forgetting to tag these. I saw that too, where the Havoc staff is in the barrel of the tank. It's so cool. Trying to catch up on all the comments. I invited Kato. We'll see if he shows up. See if I have any friends. Kato found some NECAs I've been looking for. So I've got a Terminator endoskeleton and the Predator 2 Predator coming. My Walmart has Earthrise Deluxes, Wave 1, and Hotlink, Netflix Megatron, and who else? Snapdragon. Which Prowl is the best, Siege with Toy Hacks or Earthrise? Well, I don't have Earthrise yet, so I can't really say. I do love how Toy Hacks Earth moded up the Siege Prowl. I'm very curious to see how the Walmart Netflix Soundwave is going to look, how they tweaked it to transform into the cassette player. My buddy Bert, the Stormtrooper, sent me a Facebook message. He found Astro Train at Ross for like $15 yesterday. I don't think I am. I have 4 versions of the Siege Megatron, though I do like the G2 version of Earthrise, so I'll probably pick that one up. But I just don't like the looks of him. He's the exact same transformation as Siege. I do not like that spear gimmick, and I think he looks a little bit too Cyberverse for me. I want to see a Beast Wars Megatron, a Primal, and I think we're getting a new Scorponok. Now, I was never a huge Maximal fan. When I started collecting Beast Wars back in the day, the only ones I collected was the Predacons. People are finding a lot of good stuff at Ross. My closest Ross, I think, is Huntington, West Virginia, which is about 3 hours away. So I got one Walmart and the internet here, and that's pretty much it. I lucked out and got one pre-ordered when it came around the second time. The first time it came out, I think it sold out in like 10 seconds. And then I was able to snag one when they put them back up. I missed the Netflix Bumblebee, but I'm pretty sure he'll show up because he actually looks pretty good. I'm kind of burnt out on Bumblebee, but that one looked pretty good. "28 people viewing. Hello, good evening. Spent all day outside working on Castle Playskull. The castle or the fortress itself is built. Now we're just working on the landscaping around it. The wife and her honeydew lists are wearing me out on the weekends. That's a good buy. I paid like $35 for mine. I bought him at TFCon, and mine must have issues because I can't get either one of the alt modes to stay hooked together good. It kind of frustrated me. That's actually the only Siege figure I bought I didn't review just because it annoyed me so much. So you're trying to find Big Bad Toy Store. Everything they have is on pre-order. Yeah, I noticed that. I really lucked out. I got my Titan class Scorponok from Big Bad Toy Store. It shipped in 2 days. I mean, I ordered it on a Saturday night, and I had it by Wednesday. Yes. I'm going to get him. I love the Decepticons and the Bumblebee movie. I've got Dropkick, Shatter. I've got the car Dropkick, the Jet Shatter, and Off-Road Bumblebee that Dylan has kidnapped. So we'll have to get another one of those. Definitely be getting Blitzwing. Well, to quote Gurr from Invader Zim, I don't know. Haven't heard. Let's see, trying to catch up on all the comments. Got 33 people watching my boring self. There is, looking forward, I've got the Toy Hacks Zarek set for my Earthrise Scorponok coming in. And I know for a fact the Scorponok set from Toy Hacks will be available very, very soon. There's Kato.
What up?
He's trying to get in. There we are.
Here I are.
Hello, Kato.
What's up, dude?
Welcome to the chat.
Just getting everything.
Wearing a hat.
Chats and hats. Is that the new show?
Chats and hats. I got bad hair day.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm with you. I need a haircut. Welcome, everyone.
Guys, welcome Kato. Kato's collection. The guy just hit 1,000 subs last weekend. Big round of applause. I can't even talk.
Yeah, thanks, everyone. Couldn't have done it without you, and I mean that literally. Otherwise, it would just be me watching me.
Did you get the email from Netflix? Good Lord. Did you get the email from YouTube saying that you're available, ready for monetization?
Yes, I've already done all that. Here's the funny thing. I got one from YouTube saying that I could do the, hey, everyone, TF Cannon, Fodder, Craig, everyone saying hello. I got an invitation to do the whole channel membership thing if I wanted to.
Huh. I haven't tried that yet.
Yeah,
I actually don't have any idea what it's about. I think Gotbot does.
Yeah,
that.
It's like the Patreon thing, right? It's like normally I think it's usually for like 30,000 subscribers or more, but I think they're starting to roll it out slowly towards 1,000 subscriber channels, and I think I got lucky.
Huh.
But I don't know if I'll do it. I literally have nothing to offer anyone, so I have no idea if I'll do it.
I don't either. Pretty much I throw out everything. I mean, as soon as I make something, I throw it out. Granted, my blooper videos usually go to my Facebook page. A lot of people are on there, so I wouldn't have any specials to offer anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of specials.
Yeah. Speaking of specials.
Go ahead.
Yep. I was just going to.
Speaking of specials.
It's all you, man.
Okay, we're on. All right, shit. I'm going to say it. Speaking of specials, my 3-year anniversary is coming up in 3 weeks. And I put a poll on there what people would like to see. Right now, winning is a top 10 list of my favorite Transformers in my whole collection. So is that something everybody would like to see? I wasn't sure if I was going to do a live thing, but I want to do something special. And there will be giveaways. I've talked to my friends at Toy Hacks, and I'm going to have some giveaways for my 3-year anniversary.
Yeah, I voted on that for you. I voted on the live. And then I saw you also had like the top 10. So why not do a live top 10?
There you go. I might do that. Well, that will combine the best of both worlds.
That's right. Do a live top 10 with giveaways. Run the shop.
I wouldn't know how to do a giveaway live. Draw a number, draw a name.
See, we did it with a trivia question, and the first person to answer with it right, make it some benign trivia question just to see who can type faster.
All right, I got one individual that says our stream is hella choppy. Is it hella choppy for everybody?
Must be California. Your side is choppy. I'm looking at it on the feed, and I think your side seems choppy. My side doesn't, but I don't know if that's you guys let me know. Which is it? Both of us choppy, or is it just one of us?
It looks like it's just me. It's just the host. It may be because I am editing my Skylinks review but that's not online. It's in another program.
Yeah, it could. Well, it could be
so
just could be your computer trying to run too many things.
Pause that. Let me pause it and see if that helps. Not running anything now. I do the my video uploads now in full HD, and it takes double the time to get them processed.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with 720 at 60. I'm like, that's fine. I figure most people watch on their phones anyway. It's only going to look so great.
Yeah, it depends on the phone you have.
Yeah.
All right, somebody keeps hollering out how bad they want a new blaster. I mean, we just recently got, what was that, Titan's Return? We got a blaster. It was like a leader class blaster.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good one.
I think we'll
But
get a
now
blaster.
we want to, oh, yeah.
You know what I bet? I bet Soundwave, the cassette Soundwave is going to be in the Netflix Wave 2. I bet that Blaster ends up being a Generation Selects.
Possibly. I mean, he'd just be a quick Soundwave retool.
To be clear, you just got unchoppy.
Okay, it must be that program because I paused my editing.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to wait for the Skylinks review tomorrow, everybody.
We ruined it.
I just got this dude. He's something else. I am very impressed with this guy.
Yeah, I keep mine. You can't see it, but it's right over here. It's off screen.
I rearranged 5 different shelves, 5 different figures, took all my primes off this shelf, put them back on another shelf just so I could have room for 2 figures.
Yeah, that's what I did when I completed Barudicus right here. I basically just made this my combiner shelf. That's where the big Mega Prime was standing before.
I remember.
I had to redo everything. I did put Megatron and Optimus up here. It's all over the place now. But yeah.
Somebody says you have an Ultraman?
Yeah, it's right there. It's the 3-0.
Oh, I see it now.
That thing is badass. I haven't reviewed it yet just because it's too much to go over, but it's awesome.
I spent all day on this Skylinks. I got up early this morning, shot half of it, and then, of course, once the wife woke up, Honeydew List kicked in, and then I just finished shooting the rest a while ago. She went to go pick up Dylan from Mama's.
You know, the thing about that Skylinks, and I won't go into it because I'll let your review speak for itself when you do it, but it's pretty damn fun to transform. It's
super easy, and it's just like the G1.
Yeah,
it transforms exactly like the G1.
Yep. Yeah, it's just fun.
I agree.
I agree. I think we're going to see. You know, here's the thing: the way they've been doing Generation Selects and like Takara exclusives and stuff like that. You watch when we move around to Kingdom, there are going to be some badass Generation Selects and stuff coming. I think we'll get those Transmetals. I think we'll get probably maybe some Neo stuff, which I never even watched, but I'm sure it'll be there. You know, because think about what they're doing with the waves we're having now. Like we got Exhaust. You know, we're getting all these like repaints, like Rotor Storm, like these characters that aren't necessarily top billing characters.
It reminds me how Star Wars figures are. You know, if you collected Star Wars back in the day when the figures lined the shelf, remember the Power of the Force days? The minusculest backgroundless character got a figure.
Yeah. You know, Star Wars has always been really well. Look at Boba. Look at Boba Fett. Became one of the most popular characters in the line, and I mean, he had what 5 minutes of screen time total.
Yeah,
that speaks a lot to like how they wrote the mythology and lore to Star Wars. Even characters that you didn't spend time with on screen, there was a story there somewhere. They had a background, and it showed in the toys. You can't mess with Star Wars mythology.
Steven Sheets is asking, how many Transformers do we have? My last count I did for my brother-in-law early spring is I have about 8. I had 800 some then. I have no idea now.
I don't know. It's not that many. Good Lord. But I don't know. There's 2 things I won't do. I probably will never count how many Transformers I have, and I will never, ever count the value because that's just depressing.
You don't do this for the value. You don't.
No, I don't. But that's just it. Once I look at it, if I see a dollar amount, I'll probably cry. I'd rather.
I don't want to think what I've spent in the last 4 months. Damn exclusives.
Yeah, between third party and exclusives. Chameleon says it's hoping for Star Saber to be the next commander class. Chameleon right here is probably the best Star Saber I've seen come out. That thing is it's another one I didn't review, but it's just so heavy and made well. Which Starscream figure is the best? Overall, are we talking mainline? You want to go?
I guess we can say mainline because that's pretty much what everybody gets.
Yeah,
I'm really torn now between Earthrise and Siege. I love the posability and the look of the Siege robot mode, yet the Earthrise jet mode is amazing. If Earthrise had the articulation Siege did, man, we'd be talking.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair. I'd say the same thing. The articulation and robot mode of Siege and the alt mode of Earthrise. And honestly, if Earthrise had a waist swivel, all it needs is a waist swivel, and it would be over the top perfect.
Yeah. I've got mine displayed perfectly now until Ramjet shows up because you've seen my collection. Everything has to be just so. So I have an even amount of Seekers. If I get Ramjet, it's going to throw the whole damn thing off. We'll have to buy another hot link or something.
Yeah, Steven. This is a different thing I designed for a friend of mine, but it's a lot like my. I also have it for my Kato's collection logo. So yeah.
Mike, it never ends. You dust one, by the time you're done, the first shelf you dusted is already dusty again.
Yes.
That's why all mine are colored a very light gray so the dust doesn't show so bad. Those black shelves, on the other hand, I actually just dusted them 2 nights ago when I redid my whole shelves.
When we moved into this new apartment, I don't know what kind of central air they have here, but it's fantastic. I have been blessed by the dust lords because I haven't had to dust yet. It really does not get dusty in here.
I noticed how he's talking about air conditioning and said fantastic. I got that.
Yeah, fantastic. My previous apartment that we had, I mean, I had to do it every day. It was obnoxious.
Here's a good one. What review did you do that you didn't expect to blow up? The one that blew my mind over the last 4 months is when I reviewed the Generation 1 Stunticons. That thing just went gangbusters, and I have no idea why. I don't know if maybe a new Stunticon set was out, but man, I think it's at 25,000 views right now. So
yeah, I haven't had one blow up. I mean, per se, just because we just discussed. I just recently made it over 1,000, but I think recently one that got really popular that I didn't fully expect to was Larkin's Lair's add-on kit for Jetfire, the swords.
Oh, the blade?
Having that got up there a little faster than I thought, whether or not he wanted it to, because then people started wanting to order stuff.
But, surprisingly, that one right now is at 931 views for me.
Yeah, how and when did you post it?
2 days ago.
Yeah, see, that's a big difference in subscriber count there. When I posted mine, I'm right around 1,500 on that, and that's a lot for me. To me, it's a whole lot. If you're especially if you're a below 1,000 subscriber channel, if the video gets more views than you have subscribers, then you know that it's being shared out there somewhere.
I'm trying to find that Minosaur one. That was a long time ago. There's the time I reviewed toilet paper. There he is.
No.
Minosaur has 28,370 views.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
There we go. Because Stunticons are classic. Yes, my favorite combiner team is the Stunticon.
One thing too is that so many companies, third party and otherwise, were doing. Everyone had a set of Stunticons out, so I guarantee it was a popular search result, and then people are just watching the different types out there. So it doesn't surprise me at all.
Another one that's funny. I hate talking about this individual, but remember when Cardi B put out a Megatron song?
Yes.
Okay, I had no idea. I don't follow rap at all, and I did a review of the. It's the classics Megatron. It looked like a Nerf gun, but the silver version, I forget what he's called. I did a review of that the same day that apparently she put hers out. That review shot up. I was like, "What the hell is everybody watching this review for?" Then I figured out what it was.
Yeah, the click through rate probably dropped like crazy because they're looking at it going, nope,
Like,
nobody's
this
twerking
hillbilly
in there.
sounded prick ain't singing at all. What the hell?
Yeah, that's funny. That is funny.
So you get anything new this week?
This week, oh, yes. I've got some stuff coming. Most of the new stuff I got this week wasn't Transformers. It was G.I. Joe and Masters of the Universe. I think that's.
I showed this off earlier. I picked him up.
Yeah, I love that Skeletor. I just got Evil Ann and Tila.
Nice. There is like 15 Skeletors hanging at my Walmart, and that's it.
Yeah, He-Man and Skeletor seem to be kind of everywhere, and I did thankfully get this.
Nice.
Really love these. Yeah, I've got a couple of Transformers coming probably Monday or Tuesday. We got that T-Beast Starscream on the way. I don't know if you've even seen that, but I love a good stylized.
Really forward to getting those NECAs you found for me.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think when they should be there. I sent you the.
They'll be here Monday according to my tracking. Yeah. Here is this
Good.
This is the Jungle Hunter. That's from Predator 1. So I'm probably gonna have to switch him up a little bit because Predator 2 is where he held up the skull too. So I'm gonna have to think of a new way to display. Then I got this guy. This is the Predator 2 cloaked.
I love that. Man, when the light shines behind that
it's really awesome. Cool.
Yeah, I love that. You know, it's I've had to kind of step away from NECA because I was doing the NECA Turtles, and I love Predator, I love Alien, I love Godzilla, and all this kind of stuff. The only thing that's going to get me is if NECA does Ultraman, I'll bite. Just rabbit holes, man. If I start on one thing, I had to stop doing the Turtles because I keep saying if I pick up a new thing, I got to drop an old one. That did not work with G.I. Joe and Masters. I did not.
I picked this up on a whim, but I thought, am I going to collect these or will I let Dylan play with it? I'm like you. I was like, I spend enough money on these things, man. And where am I going to put them?
For me, all that origin stuff, I'll probably give up on as soon as what is it called? Masterverse. It's going to be their 6-inch Masters of the Universe line.
Well, wait till the Netflix series comes out. They're going to go gangbusters then.
Yeah, they're doing like a Masterverse, so it'll be like the way G.I. Joe and Marvel Legends is. So I'll let the origin stuff go. I may even give some away at that point, because I don't know. I can't. I won't do origins and Masterverse. They're just overkill.
My son.
Yeah, his son. Optimus. Chill. Skylinks. Man, I love that Skylinks is starting to show up in stores. I actually picked up actually Chris K. Thanks for responding to me earlier today. Hang on. I might be able to answer that for you now, Chris. Keep them busy. All right. He asked me earlier if the smokescreen heads could swap on Siege and Earthrise, and I'm going. It looks like they're on a mushroom peg.
Yes, I do, and usually it'll either find another back alley section on my display, or I'll sell it.
Chris, I'm going to say yes, they will swap if you can get the heads off, because they're on this mushroom peg, and I do not want to risk that. So if you're willing to pop the heads off, sure. Oh, hey, oh.
There it goes.
You can pop the heads off. Chaos. Let's see. I'll find that later.
That's one that I'm skipping because I like the whole idea of the shattered glass, but it's just something I'm not going to invest in. I don't need that many more repaints, though I do got the Nemesis Prime coming in.
Yes, Chris K. There, Earthrise Smokescreen's head will come off. This one seems a bit tight, so
where'd you get yours from?
Hunting soon. The Earthrise one I picked up from Amazon Japan. Which I highly recommend.
You'll have to link me that. I've never tried them out.
You just make a new account. Hey, I can't show you on here. You go in and sign up for a new account under Amazon Japan, whatever it is, and you can switch between the accounts in the app just by. I mean, as soon as you switch one time, I switch back and forth all the time. So
try that out.
Yeah,
I was wondering where you and Larkin, everybody just scoring all these bots, and I'm like, okay.
If I get a masterpiece figure, it'll be from Amazon Japan because it's almost always $20, $30, $40 cheaper to get it from there.
There's a guy I haven't seen in a while, River Run.
Hey, River. I'm doing well. If I was any better, I'd be twins. Let's see. Who would be on? Let's see, would the new skids be on anyone's radar?
Oops. There we go.
Gosh,
sure. When's the last time we had a skids? Thrilling 30?
Yeah, the only skids I know of remotely recently is the MP or third party. Do I have G1 Rodimus Prime? I do not. I have no G1 figures. All of my G1 figures, all of my G1 figures were given away when I was a kid to a guy whose house burnt down. And I went without for years. So that's why I do a lot more third party stuff, is because I buy stuff that makes me feel like those felt to me as a kid, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Makes sense to me.
It does. It makes sense. I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but I traded all my G1s that I had as a kid for a Super Nintendo back in 92 or something. Hey, Larkin's in the house.
Hey, we were just talking about you. Just talking about your what were we talking about? Oh, the Jetfire blade. Yeah.
Yes, you're getting us all kinds of views.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we're getting you some sales. We're going to make him his 3D I know we broke his 3D printer, if I'm not mistaken. He was printing so much stuff that he had to do some repairs. I told him I'm going to get one and just KO his stuff.
Well, I recently got some add-on accessories for Siege Barricade. I posted a picture of him on my Patriot Prime page, and I'm trying to get a hold of the guy who created them for me, but I can't get a hold of him. I want to do a review for him, but I don't know if he's quit making them. He's not on Facebook. He doesn't. Nothing's on his eBay store, so I'm not sure what happened to him. But it's a fantastic looking set. I love he's got mini guns and spiked knuckles.
Yeah. Oh, Craig Oxford says we could be the new Bo and Luke Duke.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a John Snyder fan, but
I'm 47. I don't know if I can jump through the window of a car anymore.
No, we would definitely need to open doors and sit down slowly and grunt every time we get out of the car. don't think that would
Move
be
the
as
car
much
seat
fun.
out of the way.
Yeah. Just okay. Do we know about the sports label figures? I don't.
I don't either. Of course, I'm not a big sports ball fan.
Nah, I'm not either. I am not a sports fan.
My favorite sports team is the Avengers.
That's right. Yeah. My favorite game was Avengers versus X-Men. Yes, I think that is true.
Is it going to transform?
I don't know. I kind of hope so, but I mean, it would be cool to have a playset. And even if it does transform, I still think I would keep it
A
in
ship?
the arc mode. It will be a fantastic backdrop for a lot of reviewers. I think that would be very cool.
I had no
But
idea where I'd put something like that. Here's one
if
for
it
you.
does,
Not that one.
do you need to have an Amazon account for Japan? Yes, it is a brand new separate account. And as far as working overseas, I'm not sure. I know it works in the U.S. Like I said, you will put another email in, a new username, the whole 9 yards, brand new account, and the app auto translates. So 99% of it is in English. I will say this though: be very sure that when you buy something from Amazon Japan, that it is shipped by Amazon. Don't. The likelihood of you getting something that's not shipped by Amazon that's none of this is on me, by the way. You do whatever the hell you want, but I'm just saying that it works for me, and it's fast too. Like I got that as soon as Smokescreen became available, he was at my house in less than a week.
Really? What's the
Yeah.
upcharge? I mean, it's a lot more.
No, shipping is a little more. It's not outrageous, and Delman says he doesn't trust it. It's just Amazon. It's absolutely Amazon. They pack better than Amazon US. When it came to me, it was in a nice box. It was on a hard cardboard, and then friggin' airtight. But yeah, I wouldn't buy anything from there that wasn't sold and shipped by Amazon. That's for sure. But that's just me.
I hope so. I'd like to have some Studio Series 86 bots, but those are pretty much like basic. I don't know what they'd be like. Hopefully, the transformation won't be ungodly complex. I just don't see.
Would you want them to be? Would you want them to be like cell shaded and very tune accurate?
Oh yeah, I love cell shaded.
Yeah, that's what I hope they do. I hope the paint work is where we get most of the studio look from that. Like I want, the size of like Leader Class Studio Series Jetfire.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I want Grimlock. I want Grimlock and the Dinobots that size.
God, that'd be
Studio
huge.
Series.
Or like Leader
Or
Class back in the day.
The big Leader Class Studio Series Grimlock is big. Like something that size would be pretty good. If I remember right. I don't do a lot of studio
I've only
series.
got two Grimlocks. I've got G1 and Power of the Primes. I had a Masterpiece at one point, but sold him.
Are you going to go into that Generation Selects Volcanicus Dinobot set?
No, I already got this one. And Volcanicus, I put him together. He looks cool, but they're in regular Dinobot mode. I don't care for Volcanicus. He's neat, but he's not appealing, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And I think the only way he looks good is there's a couple of good add-on kits that make him look really good. That fill in all those like arm
gaps.
Emptiness. He just looks so damn gangly and weird. I don't even display my Power of the Prize Dinobots. They're in a little box in my shelf.
They're all on my bottom shelf with all the Titan Return monster bots and all the. I try to put like-minded or like-styled figures together. I'm going to have to cut this short. The family just got back home, so I haven't seen my son since 8:00 this morning. So I better go spend some time with him. And
awesome.
I appreciate you swinging by just to join in for a little bit. And everybody, I'm glad you hopped into the chat. I'm going to fire up this editing program, get this Skylinks review hopefully out for you. It'll probably be after midnight, so I might not do a premiere for it. We'll just get it started up.
Right on.
All right. Well, guys, I appreciate it. Kato, thanks for stopping by. I gotta go see the family. You guys take care. Man. We'll do this again.